Look at all the trash. It looks like a propeller from one of the ships. Man, I'm getting caught up on everything back here. Hey guys, this is Matt with 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. Today, I'm at Richmond Terrace Park in Staten Island, New York City, and I'm headed out kayaking to Shooter's Island. All right, let's go ahead and get this kayak set up. Alright guys, you can see how low the tide is. We have old shipwrecks that are visible in the water, and it's just a muddy shoreline. I have my kayak right up here, and we're going to go ahead and pull it down to the water and get set up to head out to Shooter's Island, which is right across the way out there, off in the distance. Just pushing out through this mud, but I think we're getting it here. It's really shallow. I only have a few inches of water beneath me. All right, guys, and we're paddling. So I have to be really careful, because this area where I'm launching, you can see off in front of me, there's all kinds of stuff sticking up out of the water. There's like old barges, wooden pilings, rocky islands like over there to the right. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get through here. Just had a tugboat go by off in the distance on the right. There's also objects underneath the water that I'm concerned about. So I'm just gonna take this slow to get out here to the open water. But yeah, look at this barge to the right. It's just a shell of a wooden barge. Then there's just remnants of probably like old docks and barges to the left. I think the water's getting a little bit deeper here, so I think we should be fine for a bit. All right, guys, so throughout this trip, I'm gonna give you little tidbits of information about Shooter's Island. Shooter's Island is 43 acres. It's an uninhabited island at the southern end of Newark Bay, and it's on the north side of Staten Island. And we are going to paddle straight out to Shooter's Island, land the kayak, and explore the island. This is a shipping channel through here, so I'm gonna have to be extremely careful for any ships or large vessels going by. The high today is supposed to be just over 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you can see, it's cloudy, and the wind is supposed to stay between 5 and 10 miles an hour, possibly a little bit higher on the wind. All right, so I just noticed a tugboat behind me, so I'm just gonna paddle a little bit closer to the shore and see if we can let him go by, so I'm not trying to cross this channel in front of him. So yeah, you can see that tugboat straight ahead. Well, he definitely slowed down for me, so I'm grateful for that. So he's kicking off less of a wake. But as that wake approaches, we are just going to go straight into it. But we are going to scoot across this channel as quickly as I can. That tugboat definitely is causing the water underneath me to just swirl around. It's just pulling the kayak back and forth, but I think I'm good now. But yeah, smaller tugboat off behind me, but he should be clear to go past in this channel now. So you guys can see the island straight ahead. And one interesting fact about this island is that the boundary of the state of New York and the state of New Jersey runs through the island. So the north side is New Jersey and the south side is New York. And in colonial era times, Shooter's Island was used as a hunting preserve for colonists. So all along this shoreline, from the left to the right, there's all kinds of pilings sticking up out of the water. So I need to be really careful. I do not want to run into anything. And there's also, looks like, the shell of a wooden barge up on the shoreline to the left. All right, guys, I think what I'm going to do is pull up to the shoreline, land the kayak, and get out, and we're gonna explore the island. I was thinking about paddling around, but I think we're just gonna see everything better anyway from the island. So maybe later, if we decide to, we'll paddle around the island. All right, welcome to Shooter's Island. All right, I got my kayak pulled out of the water, way up on the shoreline, and we're gonna go ahead and explore this island. So where I launched is off in the distance on the other side in Staten Island, and way over there, that bridge is the Bayonne Bridge. So yeah, look at this shoreline. This looks like a wooden barge that's just left abandoned here. Tires on the shoreline. We have a concrete structure straight ahead. But yeah, there's just a bunch of glass and debris all over this shoreline. Bricks, concrete chunks, you name it. And the water temperature today is probably in the mid to high 30s. And I'm wearing a dry suit for protection. And I'm gonna keep the dry suit on while I explore, because it's nice and warm. But yeah, look at this. Look at all these pilings sticking straight out of the ground. Off in the distance is a U.S. Army Corps of Engineers boat. And that's the same boat that I saw recently when I was paddling out to South Brother Island. Then there's a ship that was just beyond it. But yeah, let's go check out this barge right here. Look at this. I think it's so good that I came out here at low tide. It's going to help for us to explore all of this and be able to see everything. I got up on this concrete thing over here to get a better vantage point, but yeah, it's really interesting. So during the American Revolutionary War, George Washington and his Continental Army used this island as a drop-off point for messages. Shooter's Island was later the home to a major shipyard. The shipyard was the Townsend Downey Shipbuilding Company. Man, I can't believe all of this. Look at these steel beams. 2 more tugboats going by. This is definitely a busy section of the waterway. I am so happy to be here today, guys. I find all these islands around New York City so interesting. Look at this. There's a toilet bowl right there. So many remnants of its former life. And there used to be buildings, industrial facilities, shops, docks, offices, you name it. The park is now, I say the park, Shooter's Island is now controlled by the New York City Parks Department. So I think to begin with, what I'm gonna do is walk around and circumnavigate the island along the shoreline, and then we'll see if we can get into any areas of the interior part of the island. I want to see if there's any buildings that remain. On Google Maps, it looks to me like there might be some buildings on the southwest corner. Look at this. We have like construction barricades, tires. Look at this. A big Rubbermaid bucket for mopping. I don't know what this thing is. Lots of tires, rims. You can hear me stepping through the glass. But guys, just because I know you're going to ask in the comments, there are no signs whatsoever anywhere on the island so far that I've seen that says no trespassing, off limits, anything of that sort. And there's certainly no fencing to try to keep anyone off the island. But look at all this debris. This is the far north side of the island. I just can't get over the shoreline with all the debris that washes up. Wow. Man, I wonder what that is. Anyone need a flip-flop? Soccer ball over there. Big blue barrel. Construction barricades. Look at this. That's a life vest. It says work life vest on it. Bunch more tires. I'm not sure what those big rusty containers are over there. We're gonna go check those out. But look at this, trash cans, blue foam, pillow, hard hat. I'm just looking off and naming stuff that I see, guys. There's a buoy right here. Propane tank. Another soccer ball. A basketball. I'm gonna try not to bust my butt here, but it's very uneven terrain. I also don't want to step in any kind of nails or anything of that sort. This area is super slick. Oh, I'm trying not to fall. This is the other side of that container. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll get a little closer and check it out. Not sure what's in there. This part of the island, the northwest corner. Look at all the trash. Plastics. I'm gonna flip this stuffed animal up. Let's lean it up right there. Look at that, guys. Look at all these plastic containers, debris. I was so curious about this island and had to come see it for myself. And I hope you guys are enjoying seeing it. I find these hidden islands around New York City so mysterious. There's something back here, guys. I don't know if it's like a homeless camp or something. We're gonna walk back here and see if we can check it out. Anyone there? Hello? I come in peace. I'm just walking around with a camera. I'm gonna walk around to the other side. Wow, look at this, guys. Got like a table set up. A bench. I'm gonna go ahead and have a seat on the bench. Wow, look at this, guys. What's this on the table? Like a Buddha. This right here is like for tea light candles. Another one up here. You can see the candle inside of it. Blue tarp. Another tea light candle right over here. Looks like the front of an old ship or something that's made into a shelter. Yeah, you can see the cleat right there and part of the hull down over here. There must be deer on this island. I see a whole bunch of deer poop. All right, let's go back out to the shoreline. Well, I'm glad there was nobody there. All right, we're at another corner of the island. I'm gonna see if we can make it through here. See which way looks like the path of least resistance. Oh man, I'm stuck right here. I'm gonna have to go around. Well, I'm gonna try to walk on the edge here of all these concrete chunks. If I go too low, it looks like they're gonna be really slick with moss, so I'm trying to stay up a little higher. We're making progress. Oh! Alright. Got a sketchy spot right here. Alright, I think we made it. I've seen lots of tractor tires. Check this out. Look at all that debris out in the water. I'm sure occasionally you can hear airplanes flying over. I'm not sure what this is. Those airplanes could probably be either from Kennedy or maybe Newark. I have to say, in all of my exploration around New York City and various islands, I'd have to say that this one is probably the worst when it comes to trash and old debris. I was just looking on Google Maps to see where exactly I was, because it kind of looks like there's potentially some buildings left on the property here, and I want to go check those out. Trying to find a path through here. Everything is so slick, but I think I have further to go. Whoa! These boards are really slick. Wow, guys, let's go check this out. It looks like a propeller from one of the ships. This is all mud. Look at that right there, straight ahead. Wow. I am just walking through mud. There could have been a building over here, right along this bulkhead, because there's just lots and lots of bricks. They probably demolished the building. Now all the bricks are just on the ground. I don't know if this was a good idea, but I'm just trekking through mud right here. I wanted to see this thing. Oh man, look at this. Just sinking in this mud. Holy cow. Yeah, right now, all I'm seeing is a whole bunch of debris and remnants of bricks and stuff like that. But actually, I think back that way, I might see some foundations. Let me see if I can make my way back there. I don't know, guys. This is a mess. Look at all this. Sections of brick walls. And it's so overgrown. I gotta see if I can get back there. I want to see it. Man, I'm getting caught up on everything back here. Just trying to find a way through. We're getting there. We're getting there. Wow. Straight ahead. Wow, this is what I saw on Google Maps. Definitely a whole bunch of foundations. Who knows what the rest of it was down here. Probably like some type of pump systems, basements, who knows. All right, I'm jumping over this spot right here. I thought it was going to be a better path to get out, but it's really overgrown everywhere back here, guys. All right, still climbing through here. Way overgrown. Oh man, made it back out. That tide must come up pretty high because you can see how green everything is along the shoreline here. So a lot of that debris that you see out in the water, you probably can't see it during high tide, or maybe just a little bit of it. I gotta see how I can get through here. All right, I'm gonna walk out here on this wall, I think, and then go down right here and then back to that shoreline there. Whatever you guys do, don't try this at home. It's gonna get really slick here in a second, so I have to be careful. Made it. Look at that. Came right down that corner, right through here. More brick and stone foundation here. And you can see water just running out off the island. Coming around the southeast corner of the island, you can see channel marker number 2 right here, almost fully exposed in the low tide. This gravel is really soft, like I sink down into it. That Bayonne Bridge is really cool. Well, it's a little cloudy, but it turned out to be a great day for exploring Shooter's Island. I tell you, if you picked any random piece of trash, just think of any piece of trash, and I've probably seen one or several of those items here on the shoreline of this island. All right, we're coming around the other side of the island, getting close to where I landed the kayak. And guys, let me show you. This is exactly what the entire island looks like on the inside. It is nothing but sticker bushes, heavily overgrown. So I'm not able to get further in to check out other areas of the island, but I do think that we found the spot where the buildings were because of all those foundations and stuff like that. All right, and you can see right here, I'm back to the kayak. It does not look like the tide came up at all. All right, and we are back on the water. All right, so the conditions are pretty calm right now, and the wind is low. So I think I'm gonna attempt to just paddle around the island a bit. That channel marker right there, that's the one we walked past. Channel marker number 2. That sky looks really beautiful. Those clouds are amazing. And right now the air temperature is good enough that I can go without gloves. Obviously, if I was in the water, I'd want to put on my neoprene gloves. But it's nice and calm. We have nice conditions, and right now my hands are fine. It's pretty cool to see the island from the water now. Get a different perspective on it. I want to paddle all the way out near this huge wooden structure out there. I don't know what that is. Wooden ship just left abandoned? I don't know, but yeah, look at this. So right now we're just working our way around the west side of Shooter's Island. And to the right is just where all those wooden barges were just left abandoned to rot. Lots of ships docked off to the left. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see different kinds of ship parts to the right. I believe this right here is the front of a barge. And those are barges to the right. So I think we can make it straight through this spot. I'm gonna look down in the water, make sure we're not gonna run into anything. But look at this. Straight ahead of us. I'm I'm not completely sure what that is. Maybe ships pulled in between there to dock? Man, you can see how much that wood is just rotting out. That thing's gonna collapse one of these days, and hopefully it doesn't collapse while we're here. This thing is really cool. Look at that wheel. All right, we're gonna have to creep through here. I don't like this. Let's see. Just gonna do a 360 real quick. Man, look at that. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I get excited when I see stuff like this. To me, I'm in awe. You know, there's just so much history here. So many unknowns. Wow, it looks like it's clearing up and the sun is coming out. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe these wooden structures out here. Huge spot for shipping straight ahead. That's on the New Jersey side. You can see a container ship out there, 2 of them. Yeah, and way up there on the left is that Army Corps of Engineers boat again. All right, straight ahead is the north side of the island. I think we have a little bit of a tailwind, so we're going to take advantage of that and try to paddle a bit faster. This side of the island earlier definitely seemed like there was more large vessel traffic, so I don't want to hang out over here too long. Straight ahead, off in the distance, it's hazy, but I can see the New York City skyline. So yeah, this is that corner right here that I kind of skirted the edge of the rocks to get around. So yeah, this is the north side of Shooter's Island. On the front, it says U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. That's exactly what he's doing. He's just patrolling back and forth. I see a little dark spot in the water over here to the right, so just going out a little bit. A moment ago, there were some huge boulders beneath me. have some rollers coming from behind from the Army boat. Green channel marker to the left. It looks like marker 9 or 19. Can't quite tell. That sun is bright, glistening off the water. Whoa, big tugboat. Off to the left. He snuck up behind me. So way off to the right is where we landed on Shooter's Island. And off to the left, across the channel, is where we launched. All right, I'm looking to the left and looking to the right. I don't see any ships coming, tugboats or barges or anything, so we're gonna seize this moment and go straight across this channel. All right, we just have to cut through this area with these barges and cranes to get back to the park where we launched. It is getting shallow. Wow. That kind of spooked me a little bit. All right, we're still good though. I just saw like a pipe beneath me. But this tide is so low right now. That's gonna all be mud to try to walk through to get back to the land. I gotta see if we can find a spot on the other side here to land this kayak. There's all kinds of stuff beneath me. Very shallow. All right, I'm gonna try to see up this way. It's the edge of the park. Man, we might have to like go through some thick mud, because I doubt the surface over there is gonna be firm. All right, I'm going between here. Whoa, I don't like this. More stuff. All right, we're gonna try to get to the shoreline over here in this corner. It's gonna be really muddy, but I think it's gonna be the shortest distance for us to get through. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, this is a mess, guys, but I just got the kayak out of the water right here, and where I need to go is the park over there. I think I'm gonna have to go up and over this. I don't know. At least we're standing on dry land, so I'm gonna figure something out. This paddle is covered in mud. Just gonna sit it through here. All right, kind of got the kayak through here, and I need to head up that direction. And what a mess. This is gnarly. But it's working. We're getting through. We are getting through. Oh, it's deep here. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did, and we'll see you guys on the next one.